our longest trusted English newspaper since 1898. Now available digitally. Computer. Order the Manila Times Digital Edition. Subscribed. Get the Manila Times Digital Edition for less than 2 pesos and 50 centavos per day when you sign up for 1 year. The Manila Times, news source of choice, trusted since 1898.
Good day. Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Friday, June 10, 2022. President-elect Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. on Thursday met with United States Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman in an effort to strengthen the economic partnership and alliance between Manila and Washington. Incoming Executive Secretary Victor Rodriguez said Marcos and Sherman reaffirmed their commitment in various areas of cooperation. Sherman is the first high-ranking foreign government official to meet with Marcos since his landslide victory in the May elections. The administration of President-elect Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. will pursue a critical engagement with China despite the dispute over the West Philippine Sea, incoming National Security Advisor Clarita Carlos said on Thursday. Carlos, a former University of the Philippines professor, said she discussed the Philippines' relationship with China during a lengthy meeting with Marcos on Wednesday prior to her appointment. The new administration must push for a common tower policy that will allow businesses and entities to boost productivity and consumer service. Speakers at the Manila Times online forum on Thursday said, speaking at a forum titled Connectivity Resiliency for the Country's Productivity, Department of Information and Communications Technology Undersecretary for Digital Philippines, Maria Victoria Castro, presented the agency's plans to improve the country's digital economy. The plans included the Common Tower Policy, regulations for in-building solutions, fiber permitting, and spectrum management. Castro stressed the need to upgrade ICT infrastructure like cell towers to strengthen internet connectivity and to address the rising demand for data as online users increase. She believes the Common Tower Policy will encourage telcos and internet service providers to share cell towers. The DICT issued the Common Tower Policy in June 2020. Press Secretary-designate Rose Beatrix Trixie Cruz Angeles on Thursday said they are reviewing Malacanang's media accreditation policy to see if it will allow them to give bloggers and social media influencers to events in the nation's seat of power. Cruz Angeles said they'll be closely studying whether to let social media personalities attend regular palace briefings and other presidential engagements. She said they will study their level of inclusion if ever they'll be given access to Malacanang and if they would be treated as regular media practitioners just like those who are part of the Malacanang Press Corps. Among the factors to be considered are a vlogger's number of followers and active engagement per content. Over to business. To recover from both the immediate and long-term repercussions of the COVID-19 pandemic, the incoming administration must transform the Philippine economic paradigm from services-led to the investment imperative, a former central banker stressed. In his paper titled Philippines, Pursuing an Investment-Led, More Sustainable Economic Growth, Diwa Ginigundo, a former deputy governor of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, stressed that the Philippines has to attract the right kind of investments that have the highest potential to attain higher levels of growth and productivity. He established the positive association between investments and economic growth in his article, claiming that there is a feedback loop that supports both public and private investments in either or both directions. Topping sports, one team will get a chance to crack the win column while another squad will try to remain unbeaten when the PBA Philippine Cup returns to the Inares Center in Antipolo City today. Opening day losers Magnolia Templados and new team Converge tried to register win number 1 when they collide at 6 p.m. NLEX and San Miguel Beer, two teams which carved out contrasting victories in their first game of the season, square off at 3 p.m. The Hotshots and the Fiberxers encountered roadblocks after they lost similar close matches against the TNT Tropangiga and the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters respectively. Converge is set to welcome a new addition in the lineup after Maverick Ahanmisi agreed to a deal with the squad, which took over the franchise of his former squad, the Alaska Aces. Rigoberto Tiglao and Ruben Torres are today's front page columnists. Tiglao discusses about a political argument with a classmate, while Torres talks about the intractable problem of gun violence in the United States. Today's editorial discusses Filipino basketball players playing in foreign leagues. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. On behalf of the Manila Times, this is Arik John Seco reporting. Have a safe Friday ahead.